In today's episode, we'll look into an awesome, eco-friendly technology that converts food waste into nutrient-rich organic fertilizer in less than 24 hours. A plug-and-play, silent, odor-free indoor composting method. Coming up. We all know that composting can return a significant portion of the nutrients we waste back to the earth, where they can do so much good for plants, animals, and also humans. Conventional methods of composting like Bokashi's anaerobic method or even the conventional method of aerobic composting can take a lot of time, like at least a couple of months before we can use the finished compost for our plants. And these methods involve quite cumbersome procedures and techniques like turning the compost pile every other day and stuff like that. I have done a detailed 20-minute video tutorial on composting A to Z, like the basics of composting, various methods of composting, what are greens and browns, etc. You can check out that video from an end screen link at the end of this episode or from a link in description below. In this episode, we'll demonstrate you an absolute fastest way to compost your food waste in less than 24 hours. Thanks to the latest technology by Reencle, which brings you the Kitchen-to-Garden-Fertilizer-Composter. It's an electric composting machine which can turn food scraps into garden fuel. Now let's unbox and test this fastest composting machine and check how fast it can compost food scraps within few hours. This handy gadget effectively composts up to 2 pounds of food waste every 24 hours and returns 90% of it back to the nature. Now, let's quickly learn how this gadget works. Reencle's technology emulates the animal or human digestive system. That's pretty much similar to how the beneficial microbes in your gut help digest what you eat. The specific microbe that does the job is the Reencle microbe. They've just named it as Bacillus. Like in human digestive system, the process of digestion starts by breaking off large chunks of food by the teeth. This work is done by Reencle mixing rods, which chop larger food waste particles into smaller ones. In human system, the stomach churns the food, secretes gastric juices and enzymes that helps in digestion. That is both mechanical and chemical action. In Reencle composter, this job is done by the Reencle microbe Bacillus, which breaks down and transforms food waste into compost. This Bacillus has great ability to decompose organic matter such as carbohydrates, proteins, and even fats. Now, let's quickly look at this elegant gadget. What's in the box? When you order a Reencle, you get 1 Reencle Prime composter, 2 Reencle Prime carbon filters, 1 pre-installed and 1 replacement filter, 1 Reencle micro packet, 1 Reencle handy shovel, 1 power cable, a user manual with 1-year warranty, and also a composting guide sheet. Let me show you the parts of this composting gadget. This is the small lid, the big lid, the stirring or the mixing tank with rods and blades. These are the touch buttons. This is a foot motion sensor which automatically senses and opens the door when you approach near the machine. This one is purified carbon filter behind. You also get another spare filter with your order. These knobs on either side for lifting the composter. You can check complete details and order at Reencle website, that's reencleus.com. You can find the link in the description below. This is not a very expensive gadget. It costs about $499 with the New Year sale going on. Well, now let's start composting using Reencle. The first thing to do is to prepare or activate the composting microbes. This looks like a sawdust powder initially with a lot of useful stuff in it. You can see paddy husks, activated charcoal pieces, and a lot of stuff. Just open the lid and pour the entire packet of this microbe powder into the machine and then add about 1.5 liters of clean water to it and then close the lid. Turn the machine on and leave it for 24 hours. After a few hours, you can open the lid to check. If it's looking too dry, then add or spray some more water. Water condensation on the underside of the lid is a good indicator of sufficient hydration of the compost mix. After 24 hours, you are ready to start making your first compost. A simple concept here is the new activated microbes are not strong enough to digest too much of load and all types of food waste in initial 3 to 4 weeks. You start with lighter foods like rice and bread first. Also, it's better to make smaller pieces of the food items for faster and smooth composting. Now, after 12 hours, you don't see any food waste. It's all disappeared. It's really fast. It's completely composted after 24 hours. So this way, for initial few weeks, you can add lighter foods. After this period, you can add most of the food waste, except a few food items which I shall mention shortly. Make sure you cut large size food waste into smaller pieces. Also, rinse and put salty and seasoned food waste items. Acceptable food wastes which can compost faster include fruits, vegetables, cooked meat and fish, grains, noodles, cookies, bread, cooked egg, etc. Acceptable food wastes that can slowly decompose include pizza crusts, watermelon peels, banana peels, radish, cabbage, cucumber, sweet potato, and other raw vegetables. Unacceptable wastes include obviously plastics, bones, butter, cream, oils, raw meat, roots, uncut fruits and vegetables, large seeds of stone fruits, hard shells like walnuts, eggshells. And one thing about eggshells is, eggshells will not decompose but only be broken down into smaller pieces. Eggshells take a long time to decompose. You can watch a detailed video on eggshells and its uses in the garden from Nycard at the top right corner of this video or from a link in the description below. I'm sure you'll have a lot of questions in your mind about Reencle Composter. You can check their website and an online guidebook that answers most of these questions. If you want to take composting to the next level and generate a 24-hour supply of nutrient-rich fertilizer for your home garden, this is a great gadget to invest, and I would certainly recommend this product. You'll be really happy to see the compost ready in 24 hours, which can never happen in conventional methods of composting. I shall use this compost on my plants, experiment more on this, and get back to you with an update later on. Please like, share and comment below with your feedback and queries. Happy gardening and a very happy new year.